DWMAS, finest.
Dumas Finest wants to know,
how do I get people to be picked? What?
How do I get people to be quiet while I'm watching TV?
Good question. I want that answer too.
Oh, good luck. That's a tough one.
Straight up, just tell them to shut up.
People are people, and it's hard to shut them up.
Good silent but deadly fart helps.
You need to yell at them and say, hey, be quiet, or I'm gonna kick you.
Go up to him and say, shh, be quiet, shh, be quiet. You're annoying my TA time.
Try to ask it as nice as possible. If you're too mean, they might be like, hey, I'm not doing what you're asking me to because you asked meanly.
You have to negotiate and make deals. They don't like it when you're loud. So that's how it feels for you.
The other thing you might want to do that would be helpful is to turn on the closed captioning.
Try and distract them, like, if it's a little girl, just give them like the dolls and put it in another room. And if it's like a little boy and he likes Hot Wheels, just like get a little car and like push it into another room. But if you're an adult, I don't know how to do that.
Bottom line, if you're really frustrated, buy your own TV and go watch it by yourself.
okay, this comes from Live Your Life and Carry On. That's pretty good right there.
When is a good age to start dating?
Be at least out of middle school.
How many parents do you know that like, oh yeah, like we met in 3rd grade and we've just been love bugs ever since?
15, 16, 17. Most of those people turn out just fine in life. My brother's 15 and he's not, so it might be over 15. At 15, like when you have quinceañera, if you're a Hispanic, then like you're a woman. 15, you should start.
In my day, when I was young, my dad didn't let me go out on dates till I was 15. And looking back, that was fine.
16, I think that's when you're more mature and ready to handle a relationship.
Sometimes the law is 18. You have to be 18 and up. 17 and a half, babos. You're about to be an adult, and you're pretty young, so you have enough time to marry another person if you want to break up.
I think we know ourselves the best, and you'll be able to know when you're ready to date.
You have to get your parents' permission first.
You start when it's right for you and when your parents agree.
If you can get pregnant or get somebody pregnant, then you're probably at the age where you could be dating. It's a question of should you be.
Edel C. Edel. Or Edel. I don't know.
How do you deal with a boss who drives you crazy?
Well, I don't work, so I wouldn't know.
There were a few times when I thought the boss was crazy, and he really wasn't. He was just being a good boss.
If your boss drives you crazy, you most likely do not enjoy your job. So I say do something you enjoy. So basically what I'm telling you is just quit.
I worked for many, many years in the legal profession as a secretary, and lawyers are some of the craziest people in the world. So you either decide you're gonna put up with it, or you go get another job.
Try your best to fire him.
Just try not to hang out with the boss too much. Try to ignore him and try not to be in the same room with him a lot.
I mean, it's your boss, man. You gotta deal with it.
Don't worry about your crazy boss. Save some money and then start looking for another job.
Just go with the flow. You're getting paid to let the boss drive you crazy.
Quit the job. I'm done. That I'm not saying I did, but that is just an example.
Kaylee F wants to know,
How do you handle peer pressure?
You ignore it. Simple. You ignore it. Just don't think about it.
Just be yourself.
That's funny because we still have peer pressure, even at my age. You know how you best handle it? Pay no attention to it. I know that seems hard, but if you pay no attention, they have no power over you.
If you don't take pressure well, just blow everything off. Anything anyone's saying, just drown it out. One ear out the other.
peer pressure's a tricky thing to handle because it is hard watching all your friends do something and then you not doing it. You really have to kind of know who you are, especially when it comes to like drug and alcohol and all that stuff. If it's something that you're not comfortable with, then you should not do it no matter what.
All I can tell you is to be strong and maybe check your own beliefs. You've got to stand for something or you will fall for anything.
Whatever people said to me, or if they asked me to do something, I say, you know what? I don't want to, and if you have a problem with that, you can go f yourself. Like, I'm gonna do me and you do you, and if you're gonna have to like force me to do something I don't want to, you're not my friend.
The best way to handle peer pressure is decide who are you, what's important to you, what do you want to do, and believe that what you think is really more important than what other people are thinking. And that's hard to do, but it's doable, and it might help if you found a friend who believed the same way so you could kind of support one another. Peer pressure becomes very easy to handle as you get older because you don't really give a flying flip about what anyone else thinks.
Oh, this is from the Easter Bunny!
The Easter Bunny wants to know, how do I stop watching so much YouTube? It's become a problem.
I say this on behalf of YouTube. Don't stop watching YouTube.
Don't stop watching YouTube. It's not a problem. You're fine.
I don't know. I have addiction too, and I can't. That's all I do. Just eat, sleep, drink, watch YouTube, and play catch. I suggest don't stop watching because I'm on YouTube. So why would I want you to stop watching me?
I don't know how to help you, man. I'm sorry. Go see a therapist, maybe?
If I knew that, I would tell you, but I don't know that. It's become a problem for me too.
Turn off the computer. That's it.
Close your browser, close your laptop, or turn off your monitor. Problem solved.
Well, just click out of the video right now and then leave. That's a start.
No.
Okay, no, JK.
Find a different interest.
Try reading a book.
You can really get lost in it, but you do have to have a time limit.
Set a time limit for yourself and you say, all right, I'm gonna do YouTube for X number of minutes. When the timer rings, you go, okay, I'm done.
Thank you for watching the very first episode of Advice.
Guys, we're having so much fun making all these new shows. Show us that you love it too and hit the subscribe button.
Leave us a comment and tell us what kind of advice questions you might have.
Bye, guys.